Great, Philip from the past forgot to plug in the microphone properly. Hi, so I just arrived here at Istanbul's new airport on an A330 of Turkish Airlines from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and now I get a transfer to my flight to Warsaw, as you've probably read from the title of this video, also with Turkish Airlines. But I still have plenty of time before the boarding starts, so I'm just gonna have a walk around the airport, do some spotting and grab myself some food. Funny thing is, we just came across this Cannot Shark. Is the same registration we flew on from Tashkent to Samarkand 2 days ago. Wow. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should definitely do so after you finish watching this one. Also, if you're interested in aviation and flight reviews, why not subscribe to this channel? I've done a lot of fascinating videos and there is way more soon coming your way, so stay tuned. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Thank you so much, now back to the video. Krásne využitý priestor opäť na istanbulskom letisku. Piči. After squeezing through big crowds of people and acquiring my 1-hour free Wi-Fi, I got myself a Subway for 18 euros. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Istanbul New Airport, where Subway costs like 18 euros and a burger in Burger King costs like 25 bucks. So as I finished my insanely overpriced Subway, I went straight to my gate, waited there for a bit and soon after, boarding started. Last time I boarded a flight here at this airport, it was for an Air Astana flight to Astana and my boarding experience here was slightly chaotic. Thank you. And now this time I got an overmotivated lady who thought she was like the boss of this airport or something. She behaved in very annoying ways and irritated a few fellow passengers. Oh, and also the boarding wasn't smooth at all. Welcome to Istanbul Airport once again. Right, here is the seat of the Turkish Airlines 737-800. It has a newer cabin than the A321 that we flew from Prague to Istanbul 2 weeks ago. Tray table is okay. You got a USB charging port at the screen, which you can turn off, turn on, I mean, obviously. It's not in-flight entertainment, it's not on right now. We've got the armrests, headrests, foldable. Reclinable seats. Seat belts. The luggage pocket. Safety card. Legroom is fabulous. And engine and wing view. Wi-Fi on board. Oh my god, we will try that.
Prosimy nie blokować przejścia podczas wkładania bagażu podręcznego na schowkę nad głową. Dziękujemy.
Screens of the entertainment system are made so that the passenger seated next to you cannot see what you're watching, which is interesting. Alright, it's pretty much the same system as on the A330 we just flew on a few hours ago. We'll try to connect to the Wi-Fi later, so we'll see about that. This in-flight map is interactive. Holy crap. I mean, it reacts slowly. Yeah, it's interactive. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that. You can find out which direction to pray. Flight path. Yes. Place names. Yes. Nope. Yeah, what you're seeing here is just an AvGeek being an AvGeek. You can even see like the altitude we're supposed to like cruise at. Okay. So there is like a sports team from Colombia, it seems like, and one of the Colombian guys. Well, they're obviously speaking Spanish, but it's the same check-in agent, the annoying one from up there at the gate. She's here for some reason. She asked if someone speaks Spanish, and there was some guy who spoke like Spanish, so we can translate. There's one guy who apparently is not feeling well and he needs some water. So there's just some chaos happening around here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Turkish Airlines flight.
Don't worry, the guy was fine and we could initiate pushback soon. Okay, we should have already been in the air by now. We're so far delayed by roughly 10 minutes. And it's gonna be more, obviously, because we are still at the gate. So while I waited for us to push back, I decided to check out the onboard Wi-Fi. So apparently you get a free unlimited messaging pass for apps like WhatsApp or Messenger. If you're traveling in business class, you can enjoy a complimentary 1 GB of free Wi-Fi, including the entire internet access. If you are a Miles & Smiles Club member, you can get a complimentary Wi-Fi up to 250 MB of continuous internet access, or you can pay $8 for 100 MB of continuous internet access, or pay $15 to get unlimited Wi-Fi access for the whole duration of the flight. As a passenger with a limited budget, I really appreciated the free messaging option for the whole duration of the flight. I can't surf on the internet though, but at least I can write a bunch of people while flying, which is cool. And finally, after like 40 minutes of waiting, we were cleared for pushback. The reason behind the delay was that the skies over Europe were full at the time. Only after reaching cruising altitude I found out that there was a remote control for the in-flight entertainment system, so I played some Angry Birds. And after some immersive gaming experience, it was time for a yummy meal. We're turning left and right like crazy and in-flight service has just commenced. Oh my gosh, we are still turning and we got the in-flight meal. This is pasta, which is a different meal than on the previous 2 Turkish flights, which is great. Excited to try this pasta out. We got some sort of a creamy-ish salad, virgin oil as well, virgin olive oil, the same water again, some butter, and some ice cream or some yogurt again. So kind lady gave me actually 2 drinks. I asked for 2. Apparently it's possible, you can get unlimited drinks, I guess. So I went for this Pepsi and the Chargers, which I tried on the A330. It was fantastic. Let's try the pasta. Once again, Turkish Airlines catering did not disappoint. It's awesome. To be completely honest, I pretty much enjoyed this, but the 2 previous meals we had on 2 previous Turkish flights were slightly better. But still, this is amazing. Trebišov, Michalovce, Umenne, Košice, Prešov. To understand why I got a bit excited here as we were cruising over eastern Slovakia, it was simply because I was born here in this region. I spent some part of my childhood here, so I have a lot of great memories from here. Also, most of my family is actually from here, but I don't live here anymore. I currently live in the capital city of Slovakia, which is Bratislava. The crew just told me not to film on the aircraft, but I don't care, I'm doing a trip report. So this is the toilet of the Turkish 737. Looks pretty much similar than what Ryanair has, but the water lasts for longer than on Ryanair, which is good. Yeah, just the 737 toilet, I mean.
We expected it at 18:50 local time, and it's in Warsaw. It's particularly outside temperature around 22 degrees Celsius. We hope you enjoy this on this flight and on behalf of Turkish Airlines, thank you for flying with us. Wish you a nice day.
Time flew fast and we were already approaching Warsaw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw, Poland. We are so back in Europe after 2 weeks of traveling across Central Asia. It's been a wild but exciting ride, to say the least. This trip was the wildest trip I've ever done, and I'm glad it all went how it's supposed to be. I've visited 3 new countries: Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan. I've flown on crazy aircraft you won't see flying commonly as commercial jets nowadays anywhere in the world, such as the Antonov AN-24, the MD-83 or L-410 Turbolet. I've flown 15 times during this 2-week trip. With that being said, this is the final video of the trip across Central Asia series. You can find the playlist of all the videos from this trip in the description of this video, in the annotation card on the top right corner of the screen right now, or just simply by visiting my YouTube channel, to which you should definitely subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see amazing aviation and traveling content similar to this trip. I went on this trip in summer 2024. Now I'm editing this final video from this trip at the end of December in 2024 also. So overall it took me a whole 6 months to edit these videos. I wanted them to be perfect. Of course there were some mistakes, but there will always be mistakes. And of course these videos weren't the only thing I was doing for the last half a year obviously, but these flights meant so much for me. I wanted to dedicate sufficient amount of time for each video to be as good as I can make it. Now, as I said, it's been a wild trip. If you have the money, effort, courage, health and time to visit this region, I highly recommend you to do so. I am from Europe and most of the people I talk to in my day-to-day life, they don't even know anything about the region at all. But that's such a shame, you know, because this region, in my opinion, is so underrated. It's got hidden gems, wonderful culture and beautiful nature. And of course, it might seem like I was there only for the planes, but no. In fact, I've been discovering the countries to the fullest extent, as much as my time and health allowed me to do so. Now, I want to thank you guys so much for the incredible support over the last few months on these videos. These videos I produced from this trip were one of the most popular aviation videos I've ever done on this channel, and I'm so glad you enjoyed watching the content. Now, I wanna assure you that there will be more flight reviews, trip reports, plane spotting and so on in the near future. In the meantime, you can watch some of my previous or older videos I've done prior to this trip. Or, you know, just check out my channel overall. Subscribe, like, share, and so on. Anyways, thank you, truly from the bottom of my heart. And thanks to Turkish Airlines also, not for this flight only, but also the other 2 flights I've been on this trip. Now, I just got 1 more flight to attend before I can call it a day.
We are ready for departure. This is the first time I'm actually in the back toilet of the Embraer. When we fly on Embraers, we always go to the front toilet for some reason. Well, this is the back toilet of the Embraer E170 of LOT. It is surprisingly spacious. Yeah, soup and everything good. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.